Welcome back to Delta Green on Myth Machine. This chain of cosmic horrors that will rend our agents' bodies and souls slowly but surely. I don't know, do they have souls? Probably they have souls. You have to have a soul to become a ghost, right? Are there ghosts in Delta Green? Maybe. Have we seen any ghosts yet? I don't think so, but we've seen plenty of ooey gooey things, slimy things that should not be. We've seen aliens. We've seen brain surgery. We've seen brain surgery happens in regular hospitals too, but alien brain surgery. We've seen other horrors, sorcery, and so on. And slowly but surely, these agents are losing it. But that's normal in Delta Green, isn't it? This show is rated R for all these reasons. And who do we have with us this time? Representing Z-Cell. Go ahead, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Blair, and I'm playing Dr. Alex Blair.
And I'll be playing Jacqueline Morgan.
I'm Corvus, and I'm playing Jareth Tristan.
I'm Harper, and I'm playing Bryony Talbot.
And I'm Coach with Adrian Fallas.
Indeed. And last time, when we met our heroes, we made some progress, maybe. Did we make any progress? I'm not telling. I'm just guessing we did. Actually, I am telling. So, last time when we met our heroes, you were... Are you heroes, or are you just protagonists? Let's go with protagonists. You decided... So, the investigation here into the Glen Ridge Chiropractor, the spine-collecting serial killer of small-town Glen Ridge, Long Island, has been frustrating at some times. You were convinced that Father Costello, a local Catholic priest, was probably a spine-collecting serial killer, but so far you haven't found any real evidence that he was. You were going to pursue other leads, regrouping outside the Dengler residence, and you had interviewed, or tried to interview, Thomas Dengler, a high school kid, and noticed his weird amulet. And by now, your suspicions are starting to apparently circle around this teenager. Debating the next move, you decided to set up surveillance on the house to monitor his activities. However, Morrigan and Drystan, who were doing the stakeout, you managed to get compromised. Mrs. Dengler, Thomas's mom, spotted your vehicle while tending to her Halloween decorations. So you aborted the stakeout and returned to the motel. Yep, back to square one, with the added complications of the Denglers being aware of your scrutiny. Of course, Agent Fallas later received a phone call from Detective Gregson, who checked in with why this group might have been harassing the Denglers. Of course, Gregson did not see it as harassment, and so far has been defending your actions. We'll see how long that will last. You were summoned to the police station as Gregson, local PD detective, wanted an update on where you were going, and you managed to mislead her. You bought more time, you kept your unofficial suspicions off the books. That was Fallas and Morrigan again, downplaying your interest in Dengler and just redirecting some of her patrols and so on. Tristan was contacting Agent Alphonse, and he advised you to consult with Dr. Jensen Wu, an expert at the American Museum of Natural History in Manhattan, regarding the mysterious Peruvian amulet. Drystan and Talbot departed for New York City to seek his expertise. He's a friendly, Dr. Wu is, and seems to be knowledgeable, and brought you down to the D-stacks, which are definitely not for the public, as it were. And he helped you delve into the history of ancient Peruvian cultures. Plenty of good reading materials available there. And he helped you identify a potential culprit, some kind of creature from Shavan mythology known as the Eye Appa, a winged taloned being with serpentine hair that would be summoned, well, maybe as a protector or a weapon against enemies. And Wu warned you that destroying the amulet could be dangerous. The creature might turn on the nearest person before departing. And he had a similar but not identical Shimu pendant from the museum's collection. So, now you have some new knowledge about this. Night falling over Glen Ridge, Fallas and Morrigan established a new, more covert surveillance post in a makeshift tree shelter in Peconic Park overlooking the Dengler house down the street, basically. And Drystan and Talbot returned from Manhattan and joined you. And while you've been watching the Dengler family eat dinner, there was a new complication. Some local teenagers armed with makeshift weapons entered the park. They haven't seen you guys yet, but they have been intercepted by a van from, shall we call them a news outlet? Some kind of cable TV channel calling itself Phenomen X. And the news cream has begun interviewing the teens, and your attention is split now between the commotion around the school where the teens are being interviewed by Phenomen X and the Dengler residents. So here we are on this evening of Saturday 25th of October 1997. So, what do we do next, folks?
I guess we keep observing.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So far, none of the people close by have noticed you because you did a pretty good job of setting up the camo netting here in the tree during the late afternoon. The kids, you can hear them laugh a little bit, you can hear them boast a little bit. They're a little bit too far away to clearly make out what they are saying, but they are filled with the boundless confidence of a 17-year-old with a spiked bat and a bunch of buddies around them. And the crew, the TV crew, it's basically a woman journalist with her microphone and a cameraman who is, unsurprisingly, having a camera. It's mounted on a tripod but can be easily removed, and so you can move around. And yeah, it's a fairly strong light there, of course. They need to be able to capture people's faces when they're doing interviews. And yeah, if you could only tune in to their channel and see what they're saying, or that's probably, they're taping this stuff, so it's going to come out on cable TV at some point. Let's see. Some of you have definitely had a reason to interact with Phenomen X before, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't know if you ever checked out the channel, Harper. You're the one with the highest occult.
Probably, just because I've seen them doing other stuff related to our cases. I wanted to see what people were saying.
Yeah, this is still in 1997, so reality TV isn't a thing yet. But if it was, they would definitely be doing reality TV ghost hunt stuff. The things that Phenomen X have been showing on cable is, can we find Bigfoot? This house is the most haunted house in Boston. Look at all these crop circles. It's a sure sign of an impending alien invasion. And so on and so forth. Can we capture the New Jersey Devil? And yeah, all the things.
Yeah, probably not too insightful on our cases, but it's better to know what people are saying than to be in the dark.
Yep. The Dengler residence, meanwhile, is quiet enough at this hour. They had their supper. The Dengler kid didn't eat much. He went up to his room. You could see through your very strong binoculars spying. It's what? More than a quarter mile away, but not much more than that. So, well within range of some powerful telescopic binoculars and such. So you can definitely see. You've mounted them as well as you can in your little hideout, in your little blind. I don't know if any of your characters do any hunting, but it's probably going to feel a bit familiar if you do.
I'm more of a bird watcher and outdoorsman, but
That would
using
qualify
the
too, though.
binoculars,
Yeah, it's the same principle. Just to stay quiet and invisible to the local wildlife, and hope to see some interesting things. Here we are. It's chilly, of course, because it's October. Who brought the thermos with all the coffee? Do we have to ask? It's definitely Morrigan, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah,
We don't have
Did
to
you
ask.
even have to ask?
I didn't really. It was just a confirmation of my suspicions. Time is ticking by. The interview apparently with the teens, it's done. The camera crew, they're not packing up and leaving. They are, in fact, grabbing lights, and they're grabbing equipment, including removing the camera from the tripod and starting to move in towards Peconic Park. And so are the kids. So it looks like they're going to embed themselves in this neighborhood watch. And they have flashlights, powerful flashlights. They're going to go over. They're doing now some establishing footage of the tree, which is where Miss Hatman's body was found on the high school grounds. And there's still the police yellow tape around to mark that it was a crime scene. Very frayed by now because it's been a couple of weeks, and weather and wind and probably high school kids may or may not have poked those yellow tapes a little bit, so they may be compromised a bit. Not sure that we can trust that crime scene to be intact anymore, as it were. But up in that tree is where Miss Hatman's body was found, and you can see clearly now that the crew is directing their lights onto the tree and the branches where she was found, and taking some footage of that while the journalist is making some kind of commentary, and the kids are standing around the crew and fidgeting and giggling. And is that a beer can in one of their hands? That's not entirely legal, is it? They're not old enough to drink beer.
I'm calling Gregson.
Are you?
Should we?
It's up to you.
Oh, that would blow our cover.
Yeah. Besides, it would be hypocritical given our history.
Not all agents of C-Cell have provided teenagers with alcohol, Talbot.
No, I was just saying because we just got blackout drunk. It was not referring
Most
to
of
You're
y'all got
legally-
blackout drunk.
You're legally allowed to do that because you're all above 21. Doing it on a case is probably not terribly professional, but nobody found out.
I'm just saying there's a difference between legally and morally.
Fair,
So-
fair, yeah.
I just didn't want them blowing up the spot. If they're traipsing on the crime scene, at the very least, I'm able to get a patrol officer out here too to scatter them.
Yeah, the crime scene was compromised already because, let's face it, it's been sitting... So the crime scene is like a couple of weeks old, and it's on high school property. There's no way the kids have not been up there and tried to collect souvenirs and whatnot. So I think the Glen Ridge PD decided that they would not be posting a uniform. Maybe they did in the first week, but after that, they wanted to put the uniforms into preventative work rather than police high school kids. They feel like they should try to catch the killer instead. So I think that crime scene is pretty wasted already. It's been carefully documented, though. You have everything in the paperwork. So it's going to stand up in front of a judge. But, yeah. crime scenes on high school territory, I feel, are like tricky to keep uncompromised.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Look
when
at-
something happens, everyone wants to go see it.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely particularly for those who are, it's horror and sensationalism, right? And it's creepy and it's terrifying, so it's all of the above. This being the Saturday before Halloween, you would expect at least one big party going on somewhere in the neighborhood, and there probably is. You would hear the distant beat of a bass from one of the residential houses, but there isn't a whole lot of kids running around, and anybody going to that place is probably going in a group just in case. Some will not be going outside at all because everybody's scared in this community. Others will go out on a dare because it's creepy and fun, and some people don't have self-preservation enough. But for now, the teenagers, the neighborhood watch teens, and Phenomen X have disappeared into Peconic Park somewhere with all their equipment and their lights. You can see them for a while as they go in among the trees, as they're illuminating the slowly becoming leafless canopy around you, because of course the fall, the leaves are browning and falling off the trees and so on, so it's gonna be crunchy underfoot. But yeah, you'll see the lights from those guys as they are going into the Peconic Park and searching for the Glen Ridge Chiropractor. It is now about 9-ish, and nothing special happening at the Dengler house. You can see the typical blue light in the living room from a TV set being on, the flickering blue light. There is some kind of flickering light upstairs in the kids' room as well. I think Fallas would identify that light as the light coming off of a computer screen.
He's got his own computer.
Not uncommon in 1997. Everybody's got a
Yeah.
PC if you're nerdy enough. This is the age of the beginning of the internet. They
Yeah.
might even have a modem connection, 14.4 or maybe 28.8 even. I think that's where we're at now. Yeah. So he could have an email and connect with people on AOL and so on. Yeah. Maybe it's just a fad though. This internet thing is gonna go away, right?
Yeah. It's the next parachute pants.
Clearly.
We are doing a stakeout.
You are doing a stakeout.
I don't mind sitting here watching the house. It seems that he's not going to any parties yet, unless he's planning on sneaking out, which he's just sitting at the computer, not likely considering what's going on, but might be worth hanging out. What's up with the film crew? You guys seem familiar with them?
They've
Nope.
showed up to a few of our cases, but aside from that, we don't really know them.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen them around.
They're just goofy tabloid guys, right?
Yeah, I think.
That might be able to work in our favor, ultimately, if like some tabloid silly guys are like, oh, Mothman, serial killer. That might
Yeah.
actually put up a good smokescreen for us, and people will not really pay attention to it.
I say we just let them be a problem. We've got bigger issues than some conspiracy theorists.
Fair enough. So what all specifically did you learn about this creature thing again? The
The
Peruvian thing?
IAPA. It's
Ayapa, yeah.
basically what we explained before. Talon-like claws that I imagine cut through metal like hot butter. Snake-like hair. Angelic-like wings. snake-like eyes. Humanoid in nature, which is why I'm guessing people have been saying angels have been looming around the town.
So, do we think that he has some power to draw it into existence, or do we think it just goes and sleeps somewhere during the day?
It's his necklace. I have a feeling that whenever he feels threatened, or if he is stressed to a point where he wants someone gone, the IAPA manifests and takes out that threat. Which is why I'm also worried that we're about to get jumped out here, because we went hot and heavy on the kid, and he probably wants us gone.
That's a little
So,
concerning.
if I had to offer any sort of advice, keep your eye on the skies. Because if that thing is winged, I would assume it's an ambush predator. And most flying birds, or most flying ambush predators, fly as high as they can and swoop down hard and fast.
Fair point. Luckily, I am an avid bird watcher and happen to bring a shotgun. I'm sure firing shots in the middle of literally everything going on right now is going to bring an incredible amount of attention, but you know.
Let's try not to fire shots at first. Maybe lead it further into the forest. That way we have more time if we do fire shots to escape and come up with a cover story. But then again,
How tall up in the tree are we right now?
That's a good question, isn't it? Should I roll a d10? You had to build your lean-to a little bit off the ground, so I'm going to say that you're at least 6 or 7 feet up. But then it depends on branches and their thickness, and you all need to be able to be clustered around this thing. So I don't think you can be that high up. Maybe you've actually built the blind as a series of like steps, so it's more like a 3-dimensional build rather than a single platform. Yeah, you wouldn't have had time to build like a platform for all to sit on. You wouldn't have had the time and equipment, I don't think, to pull out the plywood sheets and build an actual tree house here. So what I'm imagining is just hanging up a bunch of camo webbing around branches you can sit on, and then improvising various rests for your equipment, putting wherever the branches are joining the main stem, that you can just, here I can put my binoculars here, here's a knob that I can hang my equipment in from this strap, and so on and so forth. What do you say about that as a visualization of your blind? As a concept.
Sounds fine to me. I didn't make it though.
Let's make a luck check and see how high up you might have gone. I have no idea. Let's see. This is highly improvised. So for the audience out there, if you're ever thinking of becoming a handler or GM, get used to these shenanigans, because you're going to have to think on the spot a lot. I think, wasn't it Fallas who helped build this thing? Who has the best survival here?
Alice and Morrigan, I want to say.
Yeah, okay. Fallas is terrible survival. But, oh, it was Morrigan who did it. Yes, I remember that. Alright, how about Morrigan roll the luck check, and we'll see how high up it goes. If she succeeds, it'll be less cramped than otherwise. Maybe the tree is actually very suitable for this. And you can decide how the agents are sitting. Okay, you're going to be more cramped then. Let's say that it's between 6 and 16 feet, something like that. So, the people sitting at the highest elevation might be like, what is that, 5 meters off the ground, something like that. High enough to to get hurt when you fall down, but not so high up that you reach the crown of the top of this tree. There's still quite a ways up there, but the branches were just not sturdy enough. Who sits
Would it be a dex check or an athletics check if I had to tuck and roll?
I'd say an athletics check, probably, yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Who's at the bottom? Like, Morrigan and Fallas got here first, so I guess you guys are at the top. And then Talbot and Tristan got here later. So is it like this, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's cool, it's wet, there's a little bit of a drizzle. It's a little bit foggy too, actually. Because of course it is. It's October.
That's not ominous.
Oh no, not at all. Completely normal. Looks like the high school kids have gotten a bit bored and maybe cold from doing their patrol in Peconic Park, because at about 10-ish they decide that they've had enough and they are in fact leaving. You can see them heading out and the TV crew are going back to their van. The kids are going somewhere else. It's a Saturday night. They're probably going to go to whatever Halloween party is going on to knock some more beers down, and who knows how wasted they'll get before morning comes. The TV crew is going over to their van and discussing where to go next. You can't hear them, it's not close enough. Unless you're using a shotgun mic, which incidentally Fallas has access to, don't you?
Yeah, I think I do have one of those laying around.
Maybe we can roll a SIGINT check. For the first time in the campaign, I think it is.
For the first time.
Because you're the only one with SIGINT.
Still failed it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're grabbing the shotgun microphone and you're pointing it their way and you're like trying to listen in on the headphones, and then you realize that you didn't put in the right battery pack and you have to switch it out, and by the time you're done they have stopped talking and are back in the van and they're rolling basically.
Man.
So you have no idea what their plans are for tonight. You can still hear the bass from the party.
Does it seem to be working now though?
Oh yeah, now it's working.
I'm just gonna go ahead and point it over in the direction of the Dengler house upstairs and see if I just hear anything.
Very well. Let's see. I don't think you can actually capture noise that far away.
Okay.
I know nowadays there is like lasers that you can point on a window and it captures the vibrations made by speech, the micro vibrations made by speech against the window, and that is how you can listen in on people, but I don't know if that existed yet in 1997.
If it does, we don't have it.
No, you don't have it. Yeah, it's out of range for you, unfortunately. Time is passing. Most of the houses by now are starting to turn off their lights. The front porches will still be lit, of course, but you can see people turning in for the night, and lights go out, and living rooms and kitchens and in bedrooms. The lights will switch from the ceiling light to the reading light and such, including in the Dengler residence. They're going to bed, and you can still hear the vague echo of the bass from whatever party is going on somewhere in the neighborhood. It's a bit distant, just enough that you can hear it, but yeah, that party is probably going to go on for a few more hours. Knowing Halloween parties, they're probably going to party until 3 or 4 or something like that, or further. Who knows? Every once in a while, you will see a patrol car driving past, and they have their big, the spotlights that they can shine, check out if anything is lurking in the shadows, but so far nothing. It's 11 now on your stakeout, and it's a good thing you're all well dressed, because it's cold, it's wet, it's drizzly, it's miserable. As long as you have decent clothes, you will be able to stay warm. I think you've finished up your takeout food, and the coffee's gonna run out too soon. Morrigan. We all know who's drinking the coffee fastest here, right?
Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, the Denglers seem to be asleep at this point.
Really hate being confined by the law. That seems so slow.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. In this moment, it sure would be cool if we did something sketchy.
It
What
would
were
be
you thinking?
great.
Yeah,
What
this
sketchy thing were you thinking of?
I'm trying to get a good read on the room, but I don't know, to be fully honest. Do we think that the kid sleeps with the necklace on?
Yes.
So he's upstairs. Do we have any reason to think that the other bedroom is upstairs for the parents, or are they downstairs?
No, they're also upstairs. That's your
Okay.
very classic family home with living room and kitchen on the ground floor, probably a basement for either the man cave or the workshop or the laundry stuff. And then upstairs you'll have 2 or 3 bedrooms, including the master bedroom.
Okay. Absolutely insane plan here, but I've got the balaclava and the black hoodie and the gloves and everything necessary to get in there, cut the cord, and then leave with the talisman or whatever. I might be able to get in and out sneaky. If not, I've got a mask, I've got gloves.
You can
Worst case
sure
scenario, I
try.
think it's a robber. Worst case scenario, I get fucking shot.
Yeah, that was gonna be
Yeah.
my point. With our
got it.
track record, everything is going to become a lot harder as soon as you step into that door. Everything is
Yeah.
going to go on its head. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Okay.
I
Last
hope
time I
you're-
broke into a house, I cracked a Jesus statue.
You did. Did you hear me?
Oh, but I'm supposed to be better at you at this sort of stealth thing.
Maybe.
All I'm saying
I'm-
is,
You can
Yeah.
sure try.
I do not trust myself to go in there. If you feel like you can do it, go ahead, but you're on your own. I am not going to rush in there to bail you out if the parents pull up with a shotgun, and I am sorry to say that.
Hey, that's perfectly fair.
I know I sound like a jerk saying that, but I'd much rather one of us get caught than all of us get caught.
Yeah. Me too, and that's why I'm suggesting we do it the way I am.
Okay.
Obviously, you guys are a little bit more established as a group. I'm the new guy. Like, worst case scenario, if something bad happens, you could be like, hey, new hothead, we don't know what's going on with him. He's rolling dice.
Understandable.
Rolling dice.
We're dead.
Why did the observer roll dice?
Because the
What?
observer is me, also.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why did...
We see a
Why-
laser pointed at our skulls.
Yeah, exactly. Talbot, I'm just gonna say that. I mean, you obviously know that a break-in like this is screamingly illegal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we all know.
Don't need to make a criminology check on that one. At this point, I feel like he's just gonna be out here psychically killing people with a Mothman, and we can't do anything about it unless we push it to some degree. And I feel like right now, this is the safest option without pushing it to that violent degree. Does anybody have some tongs or something so I don't have to touch that thing?
If you have
I have a
gloves,
sword.
if you have gloves, you should hopefully be fine. Just try not to make contact with it, and if you have a evidence bag, just immediately put it in that, so that way there's no sort of extra contact
Yeah.
than needed.
Worst case scenario, he wakes up and calls the demon angels on you.
Yeah, if that happens,
You might be screwed, buddy.
did you bring that AK?
Do you think silver would hurt these things? Just a hypothetical question.
Sure.
What do you have that's silver?
I have a gun that shoots silver hollow points.
Yeah, if you want to trade for a minute, I'll carry that. And
Okay.
you can hold on to mine just in case.
I'm gonna pull out my gun and hand it to him.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Yeah, mine
fired
just-
one round from it so far, so you should still have a good amount in the mag. Try not to use all of it, but if you need to, put as many hot ones into that thing's chest.
Okay. I'm not gonna bring the shotgun with me, so if shit gets hot, did somebody bring the AK too? Or is that in a trunk somewhere?
Oh, me?
I think I have an SMG.
I have an AK.
Is it on you?
It's in the car.
Okay.
Could show you.
It's all good.
Could show you where
Oh.
it was.
Hopefully, the Mothman won't come after me. Let's just leave it. Or, sorry, the IAPA. Let's get real with it.
Either or, it's either gonna die the same or kill us all the same, so.
Did Talbot bring the SMG? Do you have it on your person? You could hide that thing under a trench coat, actually.
Yeah, probably.
Particularly if you fold the stock in. Of course, if you fold the stock in, the recoil is ridiculous.
I think just getting it up into the... Once I get it up into the tree, I'll unfold it.
That makes sense.
Okay. Good luck on your end, guys. Hopefully, I'll be back in just a couple minutes with no issue. I'm only going to bring the necessary. I've got my normal gloves. I'm going to actually wear 2 pairs of gloves, just in case. Double gloving it. And I'll bring my lockpick tools. And the pistol, but I don't really think I'll need too much else than that. I have the duffel bag, but I don't think I have an evidence bag on me.
I have an evidence kit, and I believe I have a spare evidence bag, so.
Shit, anybody got a sock? Spare
Take
sock?
one of mine.
Got it. Yeah, I'll drop it in a sock, roll it up, and then get out of there. That's the plan. And I don't know if anybody has scissors or anything specifically that might be easier to snip the cord than a knife.
No.
I have a sword. but I don't think that'll help.
I'll leave that. Does anybody have a regular knife on them?
I have one. Wait, no. You need, like, my Kapara?
I don't have a combat knife, but do I have just a folding knife or something?
Probably.
But yeah, I just need something to, like, just cut the leather cord and get out of there. Nothing too crazy, but I don't have medical shears or anything on me.
I've asked Blair for them.
I would assume Blair probably has scissors. Some sort of medical scissor.
Oh yeah.
Then yes.
Yeah, then you take those.
Cool.
So is Fallas
Any
going
other tricks
alone,
you
or
guys can think of?
is Morrigan coming with?
If you want to try to be nearby to make a diversion, or if something happens, like alert somebody, that's cool, but I think I should probably be the only one in the house.
All right. Fallas is heading out on his own. Is Morrigan going to be close by at all?
Do we keep correspondence?
I was actually looking at my search and thinking that was my stealth. I'm still good at stealth, but if you are stealthier than me and you feel comfortable getting in when I unlock the place to get you in, that might be just as viable an option if you think that's smart.
Yeah, I've got a 72 in stealth.
Okay. Then yeah, I can give you the extra gloves and give you the sock, make sure that you've got the mask and everything on so you don't stick out.
Okay. I'll do it.
So, does it look like there is any easy way onto the second story from the awning, or is it probably just easier to try to get in from one of the doors and have her go upstairs?
This is very typical I've said it before, it's a very typical single family house. And as such, of course, getting up to the second story or the second floor to the upper floor where you expect Thomas Dengler to be sleeping, it shouldn't be very hard.
He's not going to be
simple
sleeping.
athletics check should do it. Let's see what you're going to do with this. I'm not going to have you roll stealth yet because you haven't entered the property just yet, and two people just walking down the street at 11 something at night, it's not enough to arouse suspicion. Or maybe it is because everybody's paranoid at this point, but on the other hand, a lot of people are also sleeping now. You know what? Maybe I should roll a luck check. It's for Fallas or Morrigan. Roll a luck check. Let's see if the retired person in the house three doors down happens to be up, because apparently not. You are fine. So far you have not been spotted and the police have not been called on you. Once again, two blocks over you can hear the bass. They must have a heck of a party over there. It's about 11:30. You could climb up there. You could also just lockpick the back door and sneak in that way. What is the difference here? Mechanically, you would have a longer sneak indoors if you are lockpicking and going in that way. On the other hand, if you're climbing on top of the building, there is a risk that a neighbor might see someone climbing on the outside of a building, but the people inside are less likely to be able to hear you when you're doing that. How good are we at athletics around here?
Half and half.
My athletics are insane, actually.
Yeah, they are. This is what you're made for, isn't it, Morrigan?
Sure.
All right. So Morrigan will grab the balaclava, the gloves, the satchel that she's gonna collect things in, and you're gonna climb up on the roof using maybe, I don't know, there's so many handholds and whatnot. You're parkouring your way up, basically. Just jumping up on the picket fence and then grabbing a hold of a ledge, just doing a solid pull-up. Up you go. It's not particularly hard for you. And you will find yourself outside Dengler's window, I guess, if this is what we're doing. Now the trick is, how do you get in?
Yep.
Maybe Fallas needs to come with
Get
you
again,
to
yeah.
open the window.
Also, can you do that thing where you lean over and assist me up with the athletics?
Yes. That will give you
Grab
a
him
plus.
by the scruff of his neck.
Exactly. That will give you a
Very
plus
strong.
enough. So, yeah. I'm not gonna... Since you have a 50 in athletics already, Fallas, I'm not gonna have you roll. Because between Morgan's help and your own skill, you're gonna be able to get up there.
Nice.
Yeah. She has an 80-something in athletics. And when she helps you out, that's a plus 20 for you. So, 70, you're gonna be fine. This is not a difficult climb.
Cool. Then I will go ahead and I'm having an aneurysm right now. What's the word? A lockpicking word. I can't believe I'm forgetting it. It's like a shim, I think is what it is, like a super thin piece.
A shiv.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah. I know what you mean. The very thin thing that you put into cars and whatnot to get
Shiv.
through. Yeah.
Wedge?
Wedge. I don't know, though. I'm not a professional thief. Don't ask. Anyway.
I'm putting the thin thing in so that I can
Thin
try and
thing.
unlock one of the windows without having to break something.
Yeah. And with your locksmith and your extremely high of 85, there we go. Click. You have opened the window. And quietly, too, apparently. Looking into the room, you'll see a screensaver that is going up and down on the screen because it's 1998 and it has text on it, probably just Microsoft
So
that's
serious.
twitching around in blocky 3D letters. There's a bunch of posters of various music bands and such, including, in fact, X-Files, because why not? And the books on the desk, aside from high school homework, also some Peruvian material in here, definitely. Young Master Dengler himself is in the bed and sleeping, and as you might have guessed, yes, he is sleeping with his necklace on him.
Alright, yeah, no, it's time to start this. I really
Now,
hope I don't-
now I want a stealth roll.
Oh god.
Oh,
Yes.
let's go.
Then,
Sneak King.
how about that?
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, let's cut from there to a certain blind here. Where Fallas and Morrigan are no longer.
This is where we get jumped.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is where we die.
I would never.
I just, please don't let my skin go to waste.
Oh, it's a critical success. It's not wasted. I'd like you all to roll an awareness check, please.
Yay.
Whee!
Feeling
Auspicious
particularly aware of
days.
my spine right now.
Are you suspiciously aware of your spine?
I really like my spine. I hate for it to get yoinked.
Give me one moment. My stuff is bugging out.
Oh, not
said
alert,
alertness?
not Fallas or Morrigan. You're too far away.
You said alertness, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah, alertness, not awareness.
Alertness. Yeah. It's Blair,
Yeah.
Talbot, and Drystan.
Nope.
Not at all for Drystan. Then. That's sad. And not at all for Blair either.
Yeah.
Okay then. So, just as I guess Dristan and Blair are both watching through the binoculars to see Fallas and Morrigan climb up on the Dengler house, and you're completely distracted by that, apparently. When Talbot, you don't hear so much as feel the wind draft and see a looming shadow, and that is about the warning you have before that big thing comes crashing down right through the blind.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck!
I caught
Fuck,
it.
fuck, fuck,
Ambush
fuck.
predator. Caught it.
I don't.
No. Oh no.
Hold
Oh, why does it gotta look so cool?
Oh, we got a cool guy.
Orvis,
Yeah.
we are about to die. Do not start
Oh,
fangirling over the monster.
What's it
I
look like?
love cool monsters.
admittedly, that is really.
Is that
cool
a
looking.
yacht?
It's a.
For those,
I could see
what
why
are
you
those
think it.
predators?
But it looks so cool.
I was
So,
killed by a teenage mothman.
Yeah, Talbot is actually first. It's a huge looming shadow. You can just sense the wings in the dark. It smells of ammonia and claws. Claws.
As you may know, ammonia is quite explosive.
Right.
Oh, him up.
I'd like to use
Please
my
don't blow our
hairspray.
cover.
I'd like to use the hairspray lighter combo to set this motherfucker straight back to hell.
Okay, you're pulling out the hairspray and
It's
I
covered
think
in,
we're
if it
gonna
smells
do-
like ammonia.
what are we gonna
It's
do here?
flammable.
We've done a dex checks for this before, haven't we?
Yeah.
So let's do that. You're better using the
Yay.
hairspray bottle than you are using your gun.
By quite a lot, yeah. Oh, fuck!
Oh.
I
Oops!
should have kept my
Oh,
mouth
no.
shut.
That's
Setting
not
everybody on
good.
fire, buddy.
Maybe the tree's on fire now.
Oh, no.
Something is on fire,
And
that's for
explodes.
sure.
So
That's what you
loud.
get for trying to solve all your problems with hairspray.
Is this how I die?
Possibly.
Yay!
Yeah, why don't you take some damage from this as you are trying to aim this thing at this. Okay, D6, please. It flashes right
Yeah.
at you. You manage to
How much?
you're pointing the
you got?
nozzle in the wrong direction, and you're
Oh.
basically shooting the flames in your own face.
I should not have pointed a big flame at something that smelled like ammonia, in hindsight.
In hindsight, that might have been a bad idea.
Yeah.
And then, of course, this creature will attack you
Yay!
with claws.
Oh, you're so dead, bro.
That's fine.
It's a hit, I'm afraid.
That's
Oh.
okay.
Oh, you're so dead.
Tootie's
Oh.
hit.
I have
You
been
are
dead
one
for years.
lucky agent, Talbot. Just one
Oh.
really lucky agent.
Okay, yo, tell me.
You're not wearing a
Oh,
vest,
you
though, are
leave.
you?
Nope.
Some damage.
I'm lucky and a dumbass.
So these claws, they are rending your flesh and trying to clamp down on you, grab you, if you will. And I think Blair and Drystan will hear... I mean, Talbot, first of all, roll a sanity check for just seeing this thing and smelling it up close. And there's carapace, there is... You think there are eyes. There is a shoot... Now that you're so close to it, you can see... It's not so much teeth, really, as a beak. A very terrifying beak. But because you pass your sanity test, you only lose a single sanity point.
Yeah, I think I was too busy focusing on
You
trying
have
not
to
to
go to
burn
the hospital.
my
Those
eyebrows
are
off.
at least some third-degree burns.
Yeah, I've had worse.
Have you now? Talbot, you're up again.
Whee! Hairspray again.
Again?
Buddy,
You didn't learn
Again.
anything?
No!
like you want Talbot to perish.
Great observation.
Oh my god.
Whoosh.
Holy crap! It worked.
I thought you. Oh, I thought
I
you
guess
double
it did.
advised.
Roll a d6. The flames engulf this thing, and sure enough, there are some fumes that sputter, but it doesn't seem to affect its cold, soulless eyes that are just looking at you. They're looking at you, even though you can't really see any irises, any movement. It's like looking into the eyes of Spider, perhaps? Like just big black orbs looking at you. Tristan, you can see, you can do things, you can hear the extremely loud noise as the branches break and this thing is just perching there and it has its claws in Talbot. And yeah, what are we gonna do?
I'm gonna do some punchy smack because I did not want to alert everyone by shooting it.
Yeah, your night visions are shocked by the flames coming out from Talbot's hairspray bottle. But let's go. This is so close anyway.
I finally get to roll unarmed combat. Lovely.
You're gonna go into unarmed combat against this thing.
It's at
not
least
a carapace.
It's
I'm
at
the
least-
self-destructive one.
it's at least
armor,
until
buddy.
people.
Wait,
It's at least
I'm
until
gonna
they
have you
get
roll.
it.
Wait,
Do you
before you roll your
have-
unarmed combat,
you have-
which is a success, I would like you to roll an athletics check as well because you have to basically swing on the trees to get down here. You get to do both this turn, of course.
Come on, please.
I am.
Nope.
Oh, that's so close. Or not really.
Nope. I was
Um,
13 off.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's 13.
So you're trying to get into a good position where you can fight this thing, but I think you're gonna get slip a little bit on the wetness of the tree bark and get a little bit caught so you don't quite reach this thing. You will reach it next turn if there's still a Talbot next turn. Blair, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Can I try
Blair.
to goad this thing?
Blair, get Talbot away.
How would you do that?
Flip it off and just say, call it mean names. Say it looks ugly. Insult its mom. Say its wings are raggedy and dusty.
Before you do that, feel free to roll me a sanity check, please, Agent Agent Zio. He passes it. He passes the sanity check.
Yeah, that's ugly. It's one
That is
ugly-
good for you. You lose only the one. Blair, what do you want to do?
See that Talbot just got injured. I'm gonna try to grab and tug her back.
All right.
Might not go well, but might as well try. Since I
Okay,
can't
athletics
really-
because you're climbing a tree at this stage. So let's go. First
Which
an
one?
athletics check. Oh, it's so
So
close.
close.
But it's not good enough, is it? You have learned a lot about climbing during this particular story.
Yep.
This thing is...
Say bye-bye to Talbot's spine.
Maybe.
Look, it was getting broken one way or the other.
That's... Okay then. You are once again very lucky.
Fall
This
out of the
thing-
tree.
What was that?
I was just saying because I thought I was gonna fall out of the tree.
No, it's trying to drag you away from the tree. You can hear the wings, woof, woof, and it's trying to grab you and just lift off with you. But you are in a tree, and there are branches, and there's mayhem because it has come crashing in. And there's just branches and splinters everywhere. And it can't dislodge you from your seat. You are stuck. It's hanging outside, flying in. It's keeping itself aloft with those wings. You know what's really weird with those wings, Talbot?
What?
The wings are flapping. You can see them going up and down. But there's absolutely
on
no
fire.
air being displaced by the wings. No air at all. Like, your hair should be just enclosed and all the foliage, everything should be just in a big whirlwind of air being displaced by these wings, but nothing. Blair, you can see this horrible thing. Roll a sanity check for me.
Yep. Oh, thank God.
Wow, look at that. Everybody has a tight rein on their sanity tonight.
You guys are calm and cool over there.
They are very calm and cool.
Calm? I
I
am
don't think calm's the
my
right word.
Alice. I am far from calm.
Man, you're sharing the tree with a ghost puncher. I wouldn't be worried about it. He's got this.
Meanwhile, in a different part of the neighborhood, Morrigan is about to enter the Dengler bedroom,
Prestige
aren't you?
level sneak ultimate.
Roll a stealth check, please.
And I rolled the one already.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, you had
Yeah,
a
I got a
66,
crit
a critical success. Yes, that you did. I'm so sorry. How did I forget that? It's easy to forget critical successes from the players when you're a handler. Anyway.
I could have been so good.
Yeah, you are right next to the bed right now. He is sleeping soundly. Nothing is stirring. You can see the amulet and yeah. You can just lift it off his neck if you want.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm cutting the amulet and leaving.
You're cutting the amulet and leaving.
Yeah, cut the amulet off of him with the scissors
Yep.
that were offered to me. And leave before anything worse happens.
Before anything worse happens. Yep, you're definitely getting out of there. See, that was easy, wasn't
Oh,
it,
boy.
Morrigan?
Secret
Too easy.
handshake?
Too easy. Too easy. Something bad is about to happen, I can tell.
Meanwhile,
Close
a tree surveillance blind. Talbot, you're up.
Hey!
You're not
Ooh,
dead yet.
my
You're
bad.
just really hurt.
Aw, man.
Ah,
That sucks.
Buddy, what is wrong with you? Oh, your number one ninja will be upset if you
this
die.
thing is trying to fly off with you. What are you gonna do?
That it's
My
wings
number
on
one
fire.
boss is gonna be upset if I die, okay?
The hairspray didn't do much. What's your next
Yeah,
option?
what use is your insurance if you die, buddy?
Oh, we haven't discussed that. What is the insurance policy if I die?
I guess you'll just
You
have to
figure
find
that-
out, won't you?
Yeah, I
The
guess it will.
FBI tends to pay out handsomely to your next of kin and whatnot. Yeah.
I wasn't talking about the FBI. I was talking about the frat.
Have you signed any
The
dotted
brat
lines
insurance.
yet?
Did I?
No.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm uninsured. Oh, fuck. No! Yeah, fuck. Anyway. Whew. Yeah, I'm screwed.
But what are you
Better
doing
try
while
not
you're
to die,
screwed?
then.
So
It's holding on to you. Those claws digging into your like shoulder and your arm.
can I take my handcuffs and cuff myself to a tree branch?
What if it
Okay.
breaks the tree branch?
Let's go with that.
I'm screwed either way.
You're gonna cuff yourself to a tree branch. That is some quick thinking right there. Let's call it a dexterity check, which of course is terrible for you. Famously terrible for you. Okay, you have cuffed yourself to a tree branch, hoping that
Oh,
this
thank
thing
God.
won't be able to drag you away. Tristan, you can now punch the thing. You're close enough to do this.
Come on, punch it.
Question. Have you ever seen God of War, the Valkyrie fights?
No, I have not.
I want to go to this thing's back and try to rip its wings off.
Rip its wings off. Okay.
Yeah, like grab its wings,
you do
put my
that?
foot against its back, and at least hold it in that position.
So you're
until
trying to
either it
jump
tears or
on
it
top of
hurts.
its back from the tree, on top of its back. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
I feel like that's an athletics check.
Okay. Which I'm famously bad at.
Not really. You're decent at it.
Come on.
Oh, look at that! Tristan jumps on top of the back of this thing. You're not going to be able to start tearing at it yet. But now you're sitting on its carapaced back. That's right. It's not flesh you're sitting on. It's carapace.
That's fine.
What if what was under their nails was like bits of this carapace?
Blair, what do you want to do?
Try to grab Talbot again to help.
All right.
Here.
Roll an unarmed combat for me. Talbot is going to be torn between the creature and the team.
Okay.
You are not getting a solid grip at all. No, wait, you are getting... No, that was Drystan who was... Yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry. I actually pressed something. I'll move my
Why
cursor
did
away.
you press something?
My my touchpad is very sensitive. I'm so sorry.
Clearly. Blair, you are trying to grab a hold of Talbot, but this is just chaotic. The wings, the shape of this thing in the dark. Where does it stop and Talbot begin? You're all dressed in dark clothes as well, so you think you get a hold of Talbot, but actually it's just a really big chunk of leaves and foliage and a branch, not her arm, and you're like, ah, no. This thing. But now it has Drystan on the back.
Come on, shank it.
That is an interesting
You have a knife?
development.
Yep.
Suplex it.
You should use an. You should use. Do you have a knife?
my
Morgan's got a
turn?
knife.
The Iappa will fly
Okay, nope.
upwards
Oh no.
quickly.
There's-
Yeah!
Oh no.
Shake it before it steals your spine. Please, steal its spine back.
Tristan, don't you fucking dare pull a son of a witch. Get down here. No. No.
Oh my god.
Get back on solid fucking ground
I'm
right
taking
fucking
the bird
now.
for a ride.
No.
Clearly.
Come on, buddy.
Let's see how fast it can move.
Fly away.
That's what I am wondering.
What the fuck?
Okay, so it's going to fly away from you. Away from the tree.
Oh my god.
It just lifts off into the dark with Tristan on its back. It's seemingly going really quickly. Let's see now. It's going to try to... But you're on the back, so it's not going to be easy for it to do this. So... It's going to try to
I
bite
just
you.
shake it real good.
Get him in a full Nelson.
Oh dear. As it flies
Oh, no.
off, you will see you're on the back. It twists its head around almost like an owl.
Oh.
Oh no.
And it
Oh,
bites
no.
you in the face,
Okay.
Tristan.
Your poor face.
Your poor face. And unfortunately, that's a
another scar?
success.
How you gonna catch any chicks now?
And unfortunately, it has lethality.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
I have no idea what that means.
That means you're gonna fucking die, dude!
No, it
With your
doesn't, because I rolled a
roll.
93 on the lethality roll instead of a 12, which would have killed Drystan instantly. But you do take some damage.
Oh, thank God.
You are wearing a vest,
Your poor
though,
face
aren't
is
you?
Fixable. You gonna need a plastic.
weren't you?
No.
I do not believe so.
You do not believe so? That's terrible. Okay. That means you're down to 2 hit points,
Yeah, it's like 12.
Oh, buddy.
which means
Okay.
that you are now unconscious, Tristan.
Oh no.
Oh.
It just
No.
bites right down over your shoulder, through your shoulder blade and clavicles. You hear the sickening crunch and feel blood in your throat as you're passing out, and you're going to take a serious injury if you survive this.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in a different part of town,
Oh my god.
what is Dristan's final thought as darkness descends upon him?
You're one ugly motherfucker.
That's
But as long as they take you down, I can die happy.
Oof. Morrigan, Fallas, you're making your way back. I guess you went here by car and parked a little way away. I'm going to allow you both to make an alertness check with a -20 because you're that far away and it's dark.
Okay.
But there is a commotion over there, so...
Pretty good
Weird.
at alertness though. Hopefully not.
Drystan is Legolas! Or is he?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
You
also-
notice
We ain't
nothing.
seen
There's no noticing
Wait,
anything happening over there.
Oh my.
On the screen, my dice knocked the other dice over to where it was a 13, and I was like, oh, does that count?
Talbot, what are you gonna do? You can see you're in range with some kind of ranged weapons, and you hear the scream of Drystan. Oh, is this a helplessness check? Is this a helplessness check? Oh, you're gonna pass it automatically because you're,
I'm adapted.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
all
I think
adapted
we're
to
all
helplessness
adapted.
already. How sad.
it's Phallus though.
He's not close enough.
Look in my face and tell me if I'm adapted to helplessness.
How high up is the IAPA?
Not high enough to avoid being hit by your ranged weapons.
Shoot the thing.
If it were to drop Drystan, would he die?
He would
100%
definitely
sure.
take falling damage, yes.
Okay.
It has not cleared the tree yet, but it's going to be a considerable drop.
You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna
Get-
swing. Or I'm gonna try to shoot this thing.
With what?
The shiniest hell, Smith and Weston.
The shiny as hell Smith & Wesson. Okay. I'm going to be my usual cruel self and give you a bunch of negatives here.
Is
So, it's a bit terrible visibility due to darkness, so that's -20.
No.
But, yeah, and if you roll a critical injury, a fumble, it's definitely going to hit Tristan instead. So, yeah, you have a -20 on your shiny as hell.
Please do not
Let's see now.
fail, buddy.
it.
That's a miss. Unfortunately. Not by much. So, you're trying to not hit Drystan, and bang! Now, we've heard the report of gunfire in this area, and that is going to be loud enough, I think, for some people around here to notice it, right?
I
Oh,
don't give a
no.
fuck. That thing just killed my son. I'm gonna fucking kill it.
Kill it. Set it on fire.
Drystan is
Burn it.
unfortunately unconscious at the time
Oh, no.
because, yeah, that
He's
that
gone.
bite really just hurt. Blair, what are you gonna do?
I guess I'm gonna fire. I'm assuming with my SIG, so I don't think it's close enough for a shotgun.
Your shotgun has a range of 75 meters, so yes.
Oh, it is close enough?
Oh,
Or
absolutely.
no?
Hey, come on.
You do have a minus 20 as well, of course.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Kablam! And it's a success!
Oh.
Good shot.
Very good shot. Doing 7 points of damage. Potentially.
Oh god, if it's like that ooey gooey and it just shrugs that shit off. I'd be upset.
Better not.
You're gonna see, you hit it, you see some kind of dust leaving it, or some ichor at least. You cracked through the carapace, but it's not enough to bring it down. It was a glancing hit, let's face it. And
Oh, thank god, the thing can die.
possibly, yeah. With that, the...
If it bleeds, it can die.
Exactly. That's what I want to hear. That's the attitude. It looks like you actually managed to hit it a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna be, in fact, disturbed by your shot. It's trying to start to buck and weave, even as it's holding Drystan. It's
Aim
like
for the wings.
basically grabbing Drystan so that Drystan doesn't fall down. It's doing some kind of maneuver. You know what? Since Drystan was on the back, and it's gonna actually go land on the ground to where Drystan falls down, and then grab him from there. But it's gonna take a moment or two because he was just in a really awkward position. It wasn't easy to. It's basically holding Drystan in its maw, in that horrible beak of it, and moving. But
Oh, no.
Drystan was between the wings, so you can't really move it to where it can get a good grip on Drystan. So it needs to get all the way down to get a better grip on
Okay, yeah, someone
the
shoot it
prey, as it were.
I have a feeling it's
Do
gonna
it
try and pick
again.
my spine.
It's going
I don't
to
know
take
why
your
you have
spine.
a
Shoot
feeling
the
of that.
thing.
I don't understand why you would feel that way. Fallas and Morrigan, you're presently in the vehicle, and you just heard the shots from Peconic Park.
Oh shit. I knew it was too easy.
Morrigan, you have the amulet in your hand. Or in the bag. As the case might be.
Okay. We need to get back to the others.
Oh yeah. Who's driving? Are you driving?
Who of us is better at driving? Certainly
I've got
not me.
a 50.
Yeah, you're driving,
better.
Fallas.
Drive.
Okay.
Are you doing dangerous driving here? Stunt driving to get there as quickly as possible, or...?
It's just down the road. It's only gonna give us an extra 10 seconds at most.
Those
That
10
10
seconds
seconds
might be the
won't
difference
forget.
between life and death, alright? Or not? Maybe, I don't know.
Alright, let's roll drive.
Res Road Drive! That's the attitude. That's what we like to hear.
Pedal to the metal.
Look at that! Yeah, this is gonna be a screaming sound. You definitely woke up someone in the neighborhood as the tires are just burning rubber against the pavement and you are just gunning down the street full throttle. Yeah. We're not using the sirens and lights, though, because that would be weird, maybe. I don't know.
Negative. The AK's in the trunk, but this isn't one of the sedans where you can, like, pop the back seat down and reach into the trunk, is it?
I think it is.
It might be time.
It might be time. Okay, Morrigan is gonna climb in the back, bring out the AK, and hope for the
Yep.
best. All right. Talbot, you can see the thing on the ground. It has put down Drystan on the ground. It's dark. You don't really know what's going on. You can see Dristan's shape on the ground. You can see the shape of the thing in question, IAPA. It's glistening carapace in the dark, wet with the drizzle. You hear the shifting as it's moving over the fall foliage. What do you want to do now? Are we plugging away again?
Yeah, let's... Wait. Yeah, no, let's shoot it.
Bang!
Keep it on the ground so I can hit it with my car.
Exactly.
Run that thing over. Ooh.
And
what
that
would
is
be
success
funny?
even with the -20 for the dark. So roll damage.
Yeah.
If I planted one of those IED bombs on top of it.
No!
Oh. Come
Wow.
on.
That's just sad.
You're telling me!
And made it blow up.
I am telling you. You fire on it with your shiny as heck Smith & Wesson Model 38 Special. Bang! And you can see the bullet literally glancing off its carapace. Yeah, like it's a glancing blow against the shoulder or the leg. Yeah, insert sound effect for ricochet here. Pew! Tristan can't do anything because he is unconscious. Blair, you can do something. You have a shotgun something, for example.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Bam! But
No,
not
not
rolling like that, you're not. That shotgun will hit the ground right next to the thing instead of the thing itself. And the thing is now grappling Drystan with its claws, and the wings start flapping again, and it will start heading up towards the sky. You're going to have maybe another chance to get this thing before it gets away. But it's starting to look a bit... The adrenaline shooting through you all as you're realizing that Drystan might have had it. This might be it. Talbot, you have a chance. Can you shoot it?
Might.
And it's moving too now. Ho!
Shoot.
But that doesn't matter, because look at who is amazing at shooting things. Namely Talbot.
Please,
Let's
please
see if you
don't
can
do
actually
it.
hurt it this time. A little bit.
Aw.
Aim for the wing, buddy.
Yeah, that's maybe what you did. There's now a small hole in the wing. Blair.
Yep.
Blair, help.
Uh-huh.
No.
A 92 is just a complete and utter miss. I'm gonna give you one more chance before it disappears into the night with the body of Drystan.
What are the odds that Morgan and I get close enough for a burst off?
Oh, that's a good question, isn't it? You've been driving. You didn't roll a critical success, though, but you are, since, how fast can you... I need to think about this. Oh.
And do we have a sunroof?
And do you have a sunroof? Probably not, but you would have the windscreen and just... So...
You do the trick where you roll down the
Fallas
window and sit on the windowsill.
Morrigan. Fallas is the driver. Morrigan is the shooter.
Alright, yeah. Pull out the AK and start blasting.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, it probably takes about 15 seconds or so, something like that, because you are literally going, you're going, it's 300 meters or something like that, and you just put the pedal to the metal. Yeah, Morrigan will get a chance to actually squeeze off. You see something in the dark, Fallas and Morrigan, as you are driving
Okay, yeah.
down the residential street here. Something big,
It looks human. I don't.
something
shoot
with
it.
arms and legs and wings, and it's carrying
Shoot it.
something. I don't know that you can see it close
Nope,
enough
nope.
to actually get a sanity check here, but I know that Morrigan wants to shoot it regardless. But Talbot gets to shoot first because Talbot has a higher dexterity than Morrigan.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know why
it's
I can't
dark,
do it, like,
it's
voices right now.
moving, it's in the air. It's not going to be easy to hit it. And with that roll, you definitely do not hit it.
Oh damn.
Blair.
Yep. Oh.
Wow. Nice job.
Did you get it?
That's a hit. What?
Oh.
That's
Oh.
all the damage
Jesus.
almost.
Oh, thank God.
Holy crap!
Good job.
Oh.
Thank you.
Somebody
Thank
load that
you.
one with love.
Blair.
Oh.
Blair, we love you. We love you, Blair.
Blair, thank you.
How about
Oh.
Morrigan then?
Okay. Let's see if I can pop some extra caps in then.
Bum. That is not a success because of the minus 20 you have for all the... Actually, you have more than mine. You're in a moving car, shooting at a moving target at night. You have all the minuses. So, yeah. Ba-bam! It's going to be a miss of all kinds of... But it was hit. You know what? No, you can't dodge firearms in this game. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just plain old hit. It's hurt. It's not happy with this, but you don't know. You don't know its state of mind. You can't feel its state of mind. You don't know if it's angry or happy or sad. Does it even have emotions? Who could tell? But be that as it may, Blair, you that nice hit. Roll a luck check, Blair.
Oh, no.
Oh damn it.
Oh, no.
It's not quite enough to get it to drop Tristan, is it? Or is it? I'm going to say it is enough to get it to drop Tristan. But it's not going to drop Tristan into a tree where he can harmlessly fall down and no worries at all. Instead, let's see now. You're going to fall a lethality of 1% per meter fallen. Because we are falling for more than 3 meters.
Gosh.
Yeah. I'm going to say you're probably at about 10 meters right now. So 10% then. Then do you want to do the honors here? Roll a D100. If you roll 0 to 10, 0, 1 to 10, Tristan dies of a broken neck. Otherwise, he just takes the combined numbers as damage.
Let's get it.
Oh, dude.
You didn't actually die immediately on impact.
Okay.
You do take 8 points of damage, though. I don't think that's enough to kill you outright, though.
My max HP is 12, I believe.
Yeah, you have to go minus 12 to die instantly. So, you need immediate first aid, or you are going to
Blair,
expire.
Yep.
The
So
thing
what
is
would I
flying
do?
off. Yeah, the thing is flying off.
Oh, we'll be back.
Maybe.
Oh.
Blair,
The amulet.
are we gonna do a first
Yeah.
aid check on Tristan here?
Yep. Oh, thank God.
31 is a success. Look at that.
Good job, Doc.
Nobody dies.
Thank God.
I am
Oh.
such a bleeding heart GM.
Oh,
Though
no.
I will admit that you rolled well, and I didn't kill him. Stabilizing. So, resuscitation. Okay, you did a first aid check, and you did it within a number of minutes after death equal to your con score. You restore a D4 hit points.
Who rolls that one?
You can roll.
Alright. It's better than nothing.
Roll like a hero. Tristan is still unconscious, but not dead. You grab your doctor's bag, you're up over there, and immediately just starting to close that wound. He's just bleeding. It looks like someone came with a hacksaw to his shoulder, like chunk, and it's just bleeding profusely. You're in there with gauze, with all the things, just trying to get the wound together, needle and thread right away to stitch something together. He's gonna need immediate medevac, basically. What is everybody else doing right now?
Unlocking myself from my own
Okay,
hand.
yeah.
That makes sense.
That megalomania must be acting up right now, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only when she loses enough sanity to trigger an episode, which she hasn't
Yeah,
done
I
yet.
know, but like thematically, girl just fought
Yeah,
out,
like
had her face set on fire and lived.
Just a little bit.
there's gotta be
And then said, it said some crazy. This is some craziness, man.
there's gotta be
Yeah.
some god out there looking.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say like this, that I'm gonna roll a thing here. Why don't we have one of y'all, anyone, roll a luck check, please.
Who wants to do that?
Who wants to roll a luck check?
I'll let us all down. Don't worry. Give me 1 sec. Which
I was
which one
gonna
is
say,
luck
you
under?
probably don't want the dead man to roll.
Yeah.
Is it the 3 dots up there? There it is.
It's the 3 dots.
Letting us down with luck as always.
It went great. That's what I'm saying. As you are standing around Drystan, you can see the Phenomen X van pulling up. And out comes certain journalists that you've seen before.
Medical attention. Someone here is in severe need of medical attention. Deal with your shit right now. Sorry.
We'll see about that. And they are running up towards you. They're just basically running up on the curbside with the van, and out comes the woman, and she's, what the hell was that? Did you see that? Jesus Christ, it was flying! She's screaming. What is going on here? Who are you? And she's running up towards you. Come on, Eddington, let's get this on tape! What do you guys do?
We need to commandeer your van to get our associates medical attention.
What? No, we have First Amendment rights. Freedom of the press. The public has
Yeah,
a
you
right
can-
to know.
You can speak if you want, that's fine, but we have a health safety situation when somebody's life's at stake here. Hell, you're welcome to hop in the van with us and we'll take you along.
She's gonna bring out her microphone here and what was that? What was the flying thing? Did you get a good
No,
shot
no.
at it, Eddington? Who are
I'll tell
you?
you in the car.
Yeah, I'm loading him into their van at this point. And if
Yeah.
things are in the way, I am very unceremoniously knocking things out of the way, unplugging things if necessary to make room for him.
Yeah. I'm gonna help you with that.
All right. So who's driving the van now?
Who has a drive higher than 50?
I don't think anyone has a drive higher than 50.
Oh no.
I'm at 50, so as long as we aren't going crazy, I mean, we'll be okay.
I'm wrong. Talbot has a drive higher than 50.
Nice.
I guess I'm playing ambulance again.
I guess you are. All right, Talbot. Is it pedal to the metal?
Yeah.
You're
believe a
all
friend was attacked
running.
by a
Wait a
mountain
minute.
lion.
Fuck, no!
Oh
Oh,
my
fuck.
god.
Oh.
Are you gonna
God,
kill
yeah.
Drystan by crashing into a vehicle?
No.
Oh, that's great.
Corvus, do you want me to kill your character?
Do whatever y'all want.
This is the best night ever, isn't it, Tristan?
Yep.
About-
Got my
It started
throat
great.
torn. Now I'm in the back of a
It's-
like weird van that can't seem to slow down or stop hitting bumps. I'm feeling fantastic.
Yeah. No, you're not feeling anything because of all the morphine, so it's fine.
Do I have any morphine coursing through me, or did they just pack me with
I'm
gauze?
sure Blair has just stabbed you in the thigh with a morphine needle.
Yeah.
Because why shouldn't she? Part of the first aid treatment, just to make sure that you're okay and not in too much pain and all of that. You're driving through the streets here of Glen Ridge and Glen Ridge Town when you are rolling horribly, Talbot. And yeah, okay. Vehicle crashes. How does this system handle vehicle crashes? Impact is what we
think-
call that.
You'd think I'd know by now.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the second critical. Or you are the one who rolled the critical failure. You can always choose something else on the fumble table here.
Please just choose something else.
Like
Can I do physical
distraction.
injuries
What was
for
that?
myself?
Oh
Can
yeah.
I choose a physical injury just for myself?
Let's see now. You're driving. Let's...
Talbot is not doing good either.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, if I pick physical injury, does everybody else get hurt, or do only I get hurt?
Let's go with the mean results here. Yeah. Because you definitely crashing yourself into... I think it's not going to be an actual wall or anything like that. Basically, you're driving through an intersection and getting T-boned by something. Or you're T-boning something else. Bam! Which means that you're slamming into a barrier. And you're driving at... I don't know. You're probably at something like 60 or 70 miles per hour. Probably not more than that. So that gives us a 20% lethality rating. Yay. Vehicular crash. 95. That's what I wanted. Total party kill. A vehicle counts as a huge target. Takes damage. Ramming. Okay.
Hey, is Morgan in that car? Are Morgan and Fallon in that car with them? Or are they in the other one?
What was that?
Are
Is it-
Morgan
isn't
and Fallon
everyone in the car?
Or
Wait,
is
yeah,
it-
there's
or
two
are they
cars.
in the other
Are we
car?
split?
I don't know. Are you split?
Yeah,
I don't
would
know if
think
there was
you'd
room for
abandon the
everybody,
car
honestly.
since we'd be-
It's a van. It has room for
Yeah.
everyone.
Even with
Somebody's
all
gotta
of
go out of the car.
the reporter equipment stuff.
All
I
right.
think
So
Talbot likely would have just taken Drystan and hurried off, maybe.
Anyway, you're all gonna take a d6 damage is what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Nice.
Did Talbot get the seatbelt on?
Probably not. I was in a huge rush to leave.
Do
Very well
I
done.
also roll a d6 for damage?
Yeah. It's not gonna matter for you.
Oh.
Tristan, yeah, because then now Tristan will have to get life-saving
Oh, no.
aid again.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
The car, Blair.
You're all just completely shaken up.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Just not
Well,
wearing my
this is the worst
seatbelt.
night ever, isn't it?
Wait, do I roll for damage too?
If you're in the van, yes, absolutely.
We're all in the van.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, if you need to mass roll first aid, I can take the worst roll. I caused this.
Okay.
Talbot once
I'll
died
take.
in a horrible traffic incident. Was Fallas in this vehicle? Yes, apparently.
I was not. I was
You were
driving
not.
The other one.
You're in the other one. Okay,
Yeah.
good for you.
I was, yeah. Morgan was driving.
So,
And,
in the middle of Glen Ridge town, we now have a traffic incident. We have people lying in the van. Talbot passed out as she's just hit the wheel really hard with her head. And, yeah, her head is bleeding. Tristan is once again unconscious. He's always been unconscious. But now Talbot and Tristan are unconscious. Blair, like... You can see the two journalists, they're absolutely scrambled inside this vehicle. Blair, what do you do here?
Treat the most injured first and go from there.
Between Talbot and Drystan, I guess it's Drystan, though mechanically there's no difference. Fallas, what are you doing? You can hear police
Like-
sirens far away.
We should probably call an ambulance, right?
Fallas grabs the phone and calls an ambulance. Morrigan, what are you doing?
I don't have anything in medicine, so I can't really do any first aid stuff.
That's true.
Morgan, pick me up.
I guess I'll help Alice out then.
There's going to be some poor driver in the other vehicle took 5 hit points of damage because they had a seatbelt on, and they're also all woozy. Yeah, everything is very woozy at the moment, I think, probably. Blair, who are you going to treat first? Did we say?
Drifting, yeah.
Okay.
Nice,
Oh.
Blair. Who was that again, you said? Tristan?
Tristan, yeah.
Okay, double the healing.
So
I
2d4.
believe. So, roll a d4 and double the healing. Wow.
Nice. Oh,
You have
Oh
only
my God.
rolled once on my treatment, by the way. From the very beginning, you've only rolled once on my treatments.
He's feeling much better now. Getting his head scrambled was exactly what he needed.
as
Okay.
they're doing that, I'm gonna take anything that shouldn't be in the car. Obviously, the AK's in the other car with Morgan.
Yep.
Anything that like shouldn't be there, I'm gonna run it over and like toss it in the car with Morgan real quick.
As you are doing that, let's see. Just gonna roll a couple of rolls here for absolutely no reason. Of course. Morrigan, where are you at this point?
I'm in the other car.
Okay.
I think maybe trying to
Why don't you roll an alertness
call an
check
ambulance?
with a minus 20?
Alertness. Okay.
That works anyway.
Yeah.
I guess you're nervous enough to look around and also look up. And what you see when you're looking up
Oh no! It's
Oh.
It's the thing again, and it's swooping down. And exactly,
Oh.
nobody else is ready for this. And are you
Oh my
actually
God,
wearing?
guys!
Are you actually having? I guess you have the AK on the right next to you, so
Gosh, it's back!
you get to
Oh!
shoot first.
Guys, you better start.
Morrigan,
I yell at the others. I'm trying to get their attention. I'm like, guys, the thing's back!
I can't hear you.
And I start shooting.
you'll have to roll at a minus. What's gonna be? You are now on the streets, which means that there are street lights, which means that it's not dark, but it is moving. So minus 20.
And I have a question as well. So, was the submachine gun amongst the contraband that I would have been transporting?
The submachine gun is on Talbot's body, I believe, because Talbot had it on her when she was in the tree. So she's gonna have it slung on her back because it does have a have a sling. You can.
But she's in the van, right?
She's in the van.
I give you permission to raid my cold dead body.
Then yeah, that's the kind of thing that I would be grabbing, obviously, like automatic weapons and like things that we
Right.
shouldn't have in there. So presumably I would have that in my hand right now if I was going back while Blair was doing the healing check.
Presumably. Morrigan, feel free to roll your AK-47 with a negative 20.
Okay.
Well, that's a
Ooh.
hit. And what a hit it is. Why did you roll firearms instead of going into your equipment and rolling? Anyway, you can... has a... roll your D100, as it were. Because... Okay, you're using an assault
100?
rifle. What was that?
Just a regular D100.
Yeah. Not firearms.
Okay.
So this is... If you go into your equipment tab, and you have the AK-47
Alright.
there, and on the damage, you can see a couple of dice there. So just click that.
Okay.
The lethality is only true for people, not monsters. Unless I say so. But that's going to be 12 points of damage.
Holy crap.
Gee, that's some shooters.
Okay, you score
I'm
hits
still gonna get in trouble.
mid-torso, basically. Bam! You're double tapping this thing. And Morrigan is back in her element right out there with those who serve. And you can see the blood splatter coming down on the pavement here. Very dark. It's smoking. And actually, you can see mist rising up wherever it hits the pavement. And that's going to be very hurtful to it. It's going to fly away immediately.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Finally.
I think it has been taught to stay away by now.
Please leave us alone or I'll poke you full of holes. Thank you.
Also, Morrigan, because you saw that horrible thing, roll a sanity check, please.
I knew this was
Oh,
coming.
maybe your sanity check should have come before you rolled. So if you fail this, bad things will happen.
I saw the shape.
You fail this, bad things will happen. Roll a d6. Maybe
Okay.
you don't actually get to shoot the thing. Which would be sad, because you had such a good hit.
I'm more of a shoot first. As soon as I saw the
Muscle memory,
I
and
just
then it
let-
comes into your mind and you go, oh my god, what
I
did I
just let
see?
loose.
Yeah, that makes sense,
just let
honestly,
loose.
for a special operator. You just saw the big shape and
Yeah,
let
it was
loose.
all that triggered the moment I saw the thing.
Roll a d6. Or should I roll it? 4. You don't actually go insane. Yet.
Okay.
It hasn't even hit your breaking
It was
point.
so-
You're fine.
I've seen worse.
What? Not
I got my
much,
life in the
honestly.
bag.
4 at once? That was bad.
I mean, it was bad, but I've seen worse.
Suffering temporary insanity or reaching breaking point causes you to shut down into catatonia. If you had lost one more sanity point, you would have rolled onto a little ball on the floor, on the ground, and not done anything. But you didn't!
Yeah.
Morrigan feels the spike of adrenaline through her body as she just draws. The muscle memory kicks in, she fires 3 rounds, and that's it. It's gone. It flies off into the dark again. And the journalists are screaming, "What was that? Did you get that? Oh, damn it! I missed it! Where's my camera?" The cameraman is looking for his camera, fellas.
Oh.
It might get accidentally dropped on the pavement.
What the hell? What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm dizzy. I was just in a car accident.
I'm gonna sue your ass!
Please don't.
Blair, roll a first aid check for Talbot, please.
Yep. Alright, there goes my luck.
Oh no.
Talbot, poor Talbot.
What was the last thing that was on Talbot's mind when she was driving and suddenly saw that car come out into in her field of vision?
I think she just felt this sinking terror, knowing that she couldn't save Tristan, she couldn't save her family, she couldn't save anybody. And that's all she'll ever be remembered for, is failing to save people.
Blair, I'm sorry to report that Talbot, she had a brain injury, a really bad brain injury. It wasn't a monster, it wasn't a gunshot, it was a traffic accident.
Oof.
The most, I don't know, random, ridiculous end to a veteran agent's career that you could think of, maybe? She just survived the IOPA only to crash into a car.
Yeah, Blair isn't doing well. She's just sitting by Talbot's body and just staring.
It's just so wrong, isn't it? Thankfully, you're adapted to helplessness, so you don't have to roll anything. But there are some others among us here who might have to. Fallas? Oh, you succeed. Which means that you actually do not lose any sanity points at all. Morrigan is also adapted to helplessness. Tristan,
Yeah. I stared off into the distance.
everybody's
for, like,
adapted to helplessness.
and suddenly I was.
Wait, did we have... Oh, but you have a bond with Talbot, Blair. Let's see now. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Nearly get a bond hurt or killed. Learn that a bond has been killed. You lose 1 sanity point.
Oh.
Did Drystan have a bond with Talbot? Yes, he did. So he's gonna lose a sanity point too, when he wakes up. Everybody's adapted to helplessness in this group.
Not me, but
Except Morrigan, she didn't have any bond to Talbot. It was just another person who was in the line, and
I've seen plenty like her.
you've seen
Just
plenty.
way more
Yeah, you
reckless
lost
than
people
those.
before, haven't you?
Yeah. I still remember that guy just suddenly freaking died.
Maybe Corso can resurrect her. We hear from the audience. Maybe he can. It's not
Maybe.
impossible.
Oh yeah, let me have her phone so I can hold a frag for her.
Just FaceTime Corso, like, how do I turn this thing back on again?
Your
Well-
Talbot has seemed to malfunction. Please come reboot.
Wait,
Yeah, your monkey, your gopher is out of shot to a traffic accident It got herself exploded. What do we do about this?
What do we do about this?
Oh,
Needless
my
to say, there's gonna be
Check
some
the
attention
cover
around
chat.
here.
God. Yeah, Sarah.
Because you might realize that there's going to be a little bit of sirens and such like coming around here. Ambulance and police. Shots were fired. That is going to be something that people are talking about over the radios and whatnot. So
Yeah, because it's killer related. Something just attacked us.
exactly.
We were being assaulted. Of course, we got a shot.
We could probably blame 60% of it on just engine backfire.
Probably, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like
The
I
ambulance
don't know,
will
some guy-
arrive, of course. It's gonna, I don't know if they have a hospital in Glen Ridge, but it's gonna take a little while. The police will also arrive, and first, of course, on the scene will be uniforms from Glen Ridge PD. And they will roll up there, and they're coming out with their guns at the ready because they heard the fire. But there was one round of shots from this location, and then nothing more. So by the time they get there, I have a feeling that Fallas might have done some work here to cover things up, and you have a screaming journalist who's seen everything, literally everything, or maybe not completely literally everything, some of the things. Seen Morrigan use an AK, and
But it's an AK.
what was that?
Does she know about the ramifications of this?
Who?
Because,
Morrigan?
like, of course we'd be armed. It would
Yeah,
be
I think
FBI.
I think I told Morrigan about the frat phone. I think
Well-
this by default means Morrigan inherits the frat phone.
Yeah, the frat phone's mine now.
Are you just now texting Corso? Please come pick up the dead body.
Hello, Mr. Professor. Your paramour has gotten herself into an extremely reckless situation, aka crash her car.
Morgan,
and died.
roll a luck check.
Please pick her up post haste.
Morgan, roll a luck check.
Okay.
The frat phone.
The frone.
The phone.
Okay. There you go.
Nobody's answering at that line at the moment. The journalist is asking a lot of questions, basically. They're trying to grab whatever camera equipment they have, or at least record sound bites, like they have just a tape recorder with a microphone attached to it. And she's starting to report, I'm standing here in the middle of Glen Ridge town, and we have just seen the most horrendous sight. A thing flying in the sky. Unfortunately, we couldn't capture it on camera, but it engaged. Who are you again? She's going to ask Fallas. This is before the cops arrive. Who are you? Who are you working for? Please, identify yourself. And she's just putting that microphone right under your nose, Fallas.
And what's the status of the cameraman right now? And are police actively on scene?
Police will be actively on scene in a minute or so, because you're smack dab in the middle of Glen Ridge town. The cameraman is trying to piece together his camera, which you have done a number on, obviously.
Okay. Yeah, she is going to get in handcuffs for impeding me being able to assist federal agents in the line of duty who've been injured.
Yeah.
And if I accidentally step on the recorder as that's happening, it's dark. I'm clumsy.
It's very dark. You're very clumsy. So I guess both of them will be restrained for interfering with federal agents at an active scene. Which...
Just her.
Yeah, just her. Okay.
She's only... Yeah.
Yeah, okay. When you're doing that, I think the cameraman is going to be like, oh yeah, I'm over here, and I don't know anything about anything. And he's just sitting there and mumbling fuck to himself, basically. Yeah, the cops will come up. They're like, what's going on here? Identify yourselves! They have the sidearms out, of course. because they don't know what's going on. But Morrigan doesn't have the AK anymore, do you?
Oh, I'll put it away.
That seems like a good idea.
I'm smart.
And yeah, I'm gonna have my hands up, and I'm not gonna reach for it. But I'm gonna say, I have my badge. I'm here for the investigation. We need an ambulance. Maybe
Our
2.
people are hurt.
And at that point, I'm gonna go ahead and start like making my way towards the other family, like the other party in the crash.
Very well. The cops will basically start collaborating with the feds, because you are the feds, and cordoning off this scene, and you are the feds, so they're not going to step on your toes, because this is above their pay grade. The stains from the air, the blood stains or whatever it was, Morrigan, they're no longer there. They're no longer on the ground. They turned to mist as they hit the ground, and then they dissolved.
Okay, good. At least there's no evidence of that thing ever being here.
Blair, you will notice under Talbot and Dristan's fingers, their fingernails, a weird gray polymer.
Oh gosh. Yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
And as this is a crime scene, it's going to take a while for you all to deal with the situation here, so it's definitely going to be past midnight and all as you're working this. Blair and Drystan are probably heading off to the closest hospital, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
including Talbot, because you try anyway, but in this case, unfortunately. But as you're doing all this, there's gonna come a different van. It's unmarked, it's black. And out from this van will come some staff. And they're carrying uniforms. Or at least one of them is. This fellow. And he's gonna come up there, and he is going to ask, who's in charge of this scene?
If nobody else will step forward, I'll go ahead and just, I guess me? I was in the car, so I'm not sure. He
Right.
said, what do the other people that were in the vehicle look like that he came out with?
There is people in SWAT uniforms, basically. They have helmets and night vision goggles, the whole 9 yards. They also have HK MP5s. They're going to file out of the van and start filing out around here. And he's going to identify himself as, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Kane. I'm with the Army Criminal Investigation Command. And I'm going to take control over this scene and require you to hand over all the evidence. We'll also need any field notes you might have. What happened here? Tell me.
We're attacked.
Attacked by whom? Describe the
killer.
attacker.
Well, we didn't get like full read of them, but they definitely were in some sort of aircraft. Or attacking us from above, so we have to use fire.
Attacking you from above.
Yep.
Why don't you roll a persuade check, Morrigan? Also, why did you open your mouth?
Why? Hmm. There it is. That's not good.
That's not good. All right. We'll take it from here. The two of you stand over there, and there's going to be a woman lab technician who is... she's dressed in forensics equipment. She's going to have the white coveralls and put like a mask over her mouth and
if
everything.
they check the bodies, they're definitely going to see that polymer.
The bodies aren't here right now, are they? They're at the hospital.
No, like the people who got attacked.
Oh yeah,
Check
in
those.
the that are with Santorini
They're going to see
in the
the
freezer.
things under the fingernails. So
That's entirely possible, yeah.
did you a service by just saying it right now?
Yep. What are we doing here, Fallas and Morrigan? You're the ones on scene here. Are we going to interfere with Army CIC or not?
No, obviously the stuff that we already have stashed and out of the way in the other vehicle should be parked off scene, or at least already moved out of the way, especially if the ambulance is already here. But anything that's here at the scene, I don't necessarily see any issue with. I tried to get everything out of there in the first place that would have had any weird issues. Now it's just kind of getting our cover story straight.
There's probably going to be some weird looks as they're going to impound the AK.
Well, where'd they get the AK? I thought that's what I was saying. I thought everything was stashed and out of the way.
Yeah, it was in the van. I put it away. It was in the other one.
The main car.
It was in the other car.
Yeah, but you were driving that car to this scene. Oh, have you driven away with that car?
Yeah,
Or-
it was away. We drove the other cars away from the scene.
Yeah. So what if
Oh,
we
okay,
moved
got you.
out of the way for
Oh,
it?
Blair took the other car away from the scene. But I thought she took the ambulance. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Oh no, I'm assuming somebody moved it out of the way when the
Yeah, no,
ambulance
we
came in.
I'll
Oh,
say
okay, got you.
put
So the only thing that we have here is the Phenomen X news van, and
yeah.
okay, fair enough. Yeah, they're gonna ask you some questions too, fellas. Obviously.
Go ahead. I'm woozy from the crash.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Walk your day-by-day movements. Keep it high level. Scenes visited, persons interviewed.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. What was that?
What have you done? What have you done here as part of your investigation? Scenes visited, persons interviewed.
Yes, I showed up a little bit after the initial group had got together. The majority of the ones who had been on the ground are on the way to the hospital right now. But I showed up the first day, got a sort of verbal update from everybody on what they had done, gone to the schools, talked to a couple people, dentists and all that. And the majority of the next day I spent going over the dossiers and stuff provided by the locals, Gregson. Tried to help coordinate patrols and stuff with them, come up with new ideas and areas to search, changed the game plan up as far as the MO, what we may be looking for and how to make those adjustments. And then this last day we were doing some stakeouts, looking at some families who may have relation, but we really weren't able to dig anything up. Then as we were wrapping things up, that's when everything went insane. This last little bit's fuzzy, but we were getting shot at, attacked. At one point, the Phenomen X van was there, so we ended up improvising an ambulance, getting some stuff out of there and clearing space for our injured agent. And then in transit, it seems pretty apparent that we got in some sort of crash, but I don't remember that part.
Okay, that's good. That's good. He's gonna take down like your ID badges, like FBI badges, and all that information. All right, you guys are dismissed. We're taking over the scene. You guys, I don't know if you need to go to the hospital or go to your motel room or whatever, but yeah, we're handling this from now.
And this is Department of the Army.
Yes, sir. Army CIC, Criminal Investigation Command.
But
We'll be requesting the rest of your evidence too in the morning. If you have everything packed up and ready to go for us, we'll appreciate that.
yeah, we'll get you our dossiers and notes and the logs and all that stuff.
Excellent.
And sorry, one more time, would you, Lieutenant Colonel Kane, of course.
Roger Kane. He's holding up his ID. He has a label on his uniform, so you can see that it's written Kane there with Cain.
Okay. And I'll go ahead and hold out a likely bloody hand to shake.
Yeah, he's not going to shake that hand.
Coward.
As Fallas and Morrigan are leaving the scene, Blair, you're towards the hospital, and let's see now, we have... I'm going to roll a d5, because I can. Oh, look at that. It's actually Fallas's special phone that will ring. It's not going to happen right away, but maybe half an hour later or so. What are you guys going to do meanwhile? Are we going to the hospital to check up on the surviving Drystan? Or are we going to clean up the evidence from...
Yeah. We'll stop by the motel room and on the way make sure to clean up the evidence and everything before eventually heading off to the hospital.
I would like to have someone, and now it's between Morrigan and Fallas, so it's really up to Fallas. Feel free to roll me a forensics check.
Cannot.
Yeah, you don't even have education in that yet, so...
Statistically, what are the odds I fail another skill? Ding ding.
Oh my god.
I was thinking more criminology than forensics, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, criminology is to do criminal profiles on criminals and the victimology, basically. Whereas forensics is dealing with the evidence.
Okay, cool.
Well, I missed.
What was that? You're cleaning up as best as you can. You think you've gotten everything. There, obviously, you haven't got quite everything. You've gotten a bunch of stuff. There's going to be something left in a corner somewhere at Glen Ridge PD. Who knows what? And who knows if they'll find it. Maybe it's stuck between chairs or behind a file that or a sample that landed behind a cupboard or something. It wasn't a critical failure, so it's not the worst kind of situation. But as you're getting into the conference room, you will definitely run into Gregson. And I don't know what she has to say about all this. She's awake. She's there. She's ready to talk to you all. And she's very confused by everything that's going on. Because there's been grunts from under Colonel Kane's command coming in here. And they're trying to set up things as well. So what are you telling Gregson, Fallas, or Morrigan? Who's taking the lead on talking here?
I'm not very good at it.
All right, Fallas? Yeah, Gregson is just standing there, tapping her foot, and...
Sorry.
What the hell's going on here?
I didn't realize I was muted, but yeah, I'll chime up, and exasperated and confused, obviously still like with a recent head wound, I'll be like, we were out on Stakeout, and some sniper or some guy on a paraglider or something came at us from out of nowhere, knocked one of us out of the tree, had cut him up with something, same thing he must have been killing people with. We ended up having a
paraglider? Jesus Christ. That's a new one.
No telling. Zip line or something. We didn't hear him coming. But anyway, we lost the guy, or whatever it was. We ended up getting in a crash on the way to the hospital, and now the army's taking over.
Yeah, I noticed, she says. Jesus fucking Christ. Out of my hands now, I guess. They said something about a former Army Special Forces operative who's doing all this. I guess that makes sense.
That's the only thing I could see. Whoever came at us in a way that I've never seen before. Somebody with some sort of specialized training and
yeah, that makes sense.
know-how we weren't ready for.
That makes sense. thank you guys anyway for everything. Honestly, just we appreciate all the help we've gotten here. I don't know, we're still gonna keep a lookout on the guy. You didn't catch him, you didn't nail the bastard, but there's only so much we can do if the army is taking over.
We fired some shots at him into the night, but there's no telling whether or not we hit him and he bled out somewhere outside of the outskirts of town or what. But I didn't really have a lot of time to look for blood trails or anything with our agent down.
Well, come morning, my friends, because I don't know if Fallas and Morrigan get a lot of sleep this night. I figure not. Drystan is going to end up in the hospital, obviously, and Blair is there as well. But come morning, we'll hear that they have found another victim of the Glen Ridge Chiropractor. One Nora Bellamy, 39-year-old. She was a night shift bakery worker who was going to her shift at 12:30 a.m. And she was found 50 meters up in a big oak just inside a park fence in the morning with the signature trauma. But that's out of your hands because Army CIC has taken over, and Fallas will get a phone call from ACEL. Agent Adam.
Is that Agent Adam?
Yeah, Agent Adam is calling you on the special.
Oh, okay. I've never spoke to them before, I presume.
You have once or twice, but not often.
Oh, okay.
I mean, someone gave you the welcoming package.
Got it. And yeah, I'll answer. Adam?
Agent Xander, this is Agent Adam. We have reports that Army CIC has arrived at the scene. That is not Army CIC. You are to keep the lowest possible profile, hand everything over without quarrel, and leave the area. This operation is officially finished. Do you understand?
Copy.
Good. Agent Adam out.
I'll hang up.
And so it was that Z-Cell got through another op, but they took a loss, didn't they, this time? Talbot is not with us anymore. And Drystan is in terrible pain. But alive, if barely. And so ends a victim of the art. What was that thing? Who were the Army CIC boys? I think maybe someone could guess, but probably not gonna
I
guess.
got the amulet.
And you still got the amulet. What are you gonna do with the amulet?
I actually
give it to that
would.
one guy in Metropolitan.
I actually would have asked for that when we got back together at some point, if you still have
Right.
it.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're going to get together at some point in the night. Probably at the hospital. That makes sense to me. Fallas, Blair, Morrigan. Morrigan has the amulet.
Yep. I just pull it from my pocket and put it in your hand.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and stow it somewhere.
Is it going to end up in a green box, perhaps?
I have not-
Shop, perhaps?
I've not been to one yet.
We're
but
not
that-
going to give it to that one guy in the museum. He did ask
Oh,
for it.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, the D-Stacks guy.
Yeah, he asked
could-
for it.
We could give it to the frat. They'd know what to do with it.
Talbot is dead. Doesn't say.
I know. I'm haunting you
Yeah.
guys.
If I got in contact with the frat, I might have done it, but I didn't. So
Yeah.
So, The amulet ends up in the D stacks, and Drystan is gonna recuperate some weeks in a hospital, probably in New York.
I will call the fret phone, pick up the mantle.
Indeed.
I would actually like to request the opportunity to analyze the amulet, at least for a little bit, before returning it to the D-stacks.
Yeah, you can do that.
Cool.
You've seen what it looks like.
Like brush up on some Peruvian.
No, there's no writing on this stuff. It's a weird clay amulet. But that, my friends, is how a victim of the art ends. And next time when we get together, it's actually going to be downtime, and you're going to have a chance to actually rest up and recuperate. I'm going to give you... It's not going to be an up... 1997 is done. You're going to get into 1998. And who knows what kind of character Harper will make to join Z-Cell and so on. But yes, Harper has the opportunity to make a new character between now and next session. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching and seeing the horrors unfold. And did Fallas ever see the monster? I don't think Fallas ever saw the monster, clearly. Because he was looking elsewhere.
Yeah, I guess not, honestly.
Yeah, he was looking elsewhere all the time.
Disposing of evidence and watching the road.
Yeah, so you didn't even have to see the thing. Good for you. This is Delta Green. Casualties are expected. See you in a week, dear audience, and follow and subscribe and bell icons and all that. ACell requires it of all Delta Green agents.